The US Supreme Court has voted not to block a law banning most abortions in Texas. The law makes it illegal to terminate pregnancies after 6 weeks, even in cases of rape or incest. It's the most dramatic restriction so far since the Roe v. Wade judgment of 1973, which legalized abortion across the United States. Dozens of women gathered outside the Texas State House in Austin to protest the law.
I'm here to really just get with my community of women and try to make a change and show the government that this isn't okay for us, that we are really enraged about this and we don't want this to happen.
Speaking to the BBC, the man who authored the law defended the decision to ban abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy, even in cases of rape.
We've talked to women in those situations. We wouldn't punish the unborn child because of the horrible act done to the mother. That unborn child is a separate human being. That unborn child in her mother's womb is the most innocent, the most helpless a human can ever be, and she deserves our protection.
President Biden has responded by vowing to protect abortion rights. He said the law was extreme and blatantly violates the constitutional right established under Roe v. Wade and upheld as precedent for nearly half a century. And his administration is deeply committed to that right and will protect and defend it. Our correspondent Nomia Iqbal has more from Washington.
This Texas law basically allows any individual to sue those who help a woman get an abortion. Now, the Supreme Court was asked by pro-abortion rights groups and providers to block this law, but in a ruling that was dominated by a mainly conservative bench, they voted to keep it in place. Now, the bench didn't comment on the constitutionality of this law, which basically leaves it open for it to potentially be appealed, but experts are worried that other states could bring in similar laws which would eliminate the guarantee of Roe v. Wade, which is, of course, the landmark ruling that legalized abortion across America in 1973. It is a huge milestone for lots of pro-life groups that exist in this country that have tried to roll back access to the procedure for many, many years. And of course, a huge setback for women's rights groups who say, well, this is just going to push women into crossing state lines to get an abortion. It will affect those who are poor. It will affect minority women as well. In terms of the reaction of President Biden, well, before the Supreme Court ruled to keep this law in place, he had commented on his concern about it. Now, he is a religious man. He's a devout Catholic. And in the past, he has said that he believes that life begins at the point of conception. But he has also said he would not impose his view on anybody else. And he has said that this law is concerning and his administration will do whatever it takes to protect the rights of women.
Nomia Iqbal there.